When Elon Musk took the stage during the Model S Plaid delivery event, the atmosphere was already electric. Everyone anticipated big announcements, but what he unveiled was a true game changer. He introduced the world to a revolutionary motor, the first in production to feature a carbon-wrapped rotor. It may seem like just another technological advance, but don't be mistaken. This motor promises to redefine performance standards for electric vehicles and perhaps the entire automotive industry. It's as if Tesla had cracked a code that no one else could decipher. What makes this motor so special? To start, the carbon wrap is not just an aesthetic detail. It's the secret behind its impressive torque and RPM capabilities, leaving competitors far behind. Picture a car accelerating faster than combustion-powered supercars, all while maintaining the energy efficiency that only an electric vehicle can offer. It sounds like science fiction, but it's the reality Musk brought to the stage. However, what truly caught everyone's attention wasn't just what the motor can do, but how it was made. According to Musk, creating this rotor required an entirely new approach. Tesla had to develop a completely unique machine designed specifically to wrap the rotor in carbon fibers with surgical precision. This demonstrates that the impact of this innovation extends far beyond the motor itself, reaching into how Tesla engineers its groundbreaking technologies. The benefits promised by this technology are simply astounding. Unmatched torque, RPMs that surpass previously unimaginable limits, all combined with efficiency that leaves competitors in the dust. But the most interesting part is that Musk emphasized this is just the beginning. Tesla is forging a path few would dare to follow, and who knows where this might lead. It's almost impossible not to ask, what will be the next big step? It's fascinating to see how Tesla has once again turned what seemed to be the pinnacle of innovation into just another stepping stone. In a market where advances are typically incremental, this innovation feels like a true revolution. And of course, all of this aligns with Musk's vision of creating vehicles that not only exceed expectations, but also redefine the concept of mobility. It's a bold move that even the most skeptical observers can't ignore. Moreover, this motor isn't just about extreme performance. It represents the future of electric vehicles. Smaller, lighter, and incredibly powerful motors. This means Tesla isn't just focused on creating high-performance cars, but also on making this technology accessible for more popular models in the future. It's a smart strategy that puts the company far ahead in the electrification race. With this innovation, Tesla isn't just competing with other automakers. It's playing at an entirely different level. The announcement of this motor is a reminder that the company doesn't settle for following trends. It sets them, and this changes everything. Let's be honest, if anyone still had doubts about Tesla's dominance in the electric vehicle sector, those doubts were likely erased at that event. If the announcement of this revolutionary motor already seemed impressive, the true impact of this innovation becomes evident when we understand the level of engineering required to make it a reality. Creating a carbon-wrapped rotor wasn't just a matter of adapting existing processes. It was something entirely new. Tesla had to design, from scratch, its own machine to wrap the rotor in carbon fibers with extreme precision. Think about the challenge. No equipment in the world could do this until now. And here's the real genius. By building this machine, Tesla didn't just create a motor, but also set a new standard for industrial innovation. The key to success lies in the tension with which the carbon fibers are applied. It's a process so meticulous that it feels like something straight out of a cutting-edge science lab. These fibers aren't just wrapped. They're placed under extremely high tension, ensuring the rotor has enough strength to withstand massive centrifugal forces at extreme speeds. It may sound technical, but the simple explanation is that this makes the motor incredibly stable and efficient, even at the highest performance levels. Why is this so important? Because in electric motors, Everything revolves around the balance between power and efficiency. If the rotor deforms or loses integrity at high rotations, performance drops drastically. The carbon wrap solves this problem by preventing the rotor from expanding under extreme forces. This way, the motor maintains its precision and delivers maximum power without wasting energy. In simple terms, it's as if Tesla discovered a way to make the motor work harder while consuming less. Another fascinating point is how this innovation affects the motor's magnetic field. The smaller the gap between the rotor and the stator, the fixed components surrounding the rotor, the higher the efficiency in converting electrical energy into motion. The carbon wrap allows this gap to be incredibly small, something previously impossible with traditional materials like steel. The result? A motor with immense magnetic force and efficiency that few could imagine. And all of this wasn't just done to impress engineers and specialists. Every detail of this advancement was designed to create a direct impact on the user experience. When you accelerate a car equipped with this motor, you feel an instant response, a smoothness that's only possible thanks to this cutting-edge engineering. It's the kind of thing that's hard to describe in words. You have to feel it. What's most intriguing is how this advance, despite being highly technical, has massive practical implications. Consider durability. Using carbon fibers instead of more common metallic materials means the motor is less prone to wear and tear. This not only increases the motor's lifespan, but also reduces maintenance costs. For consumers, this is a huge advantage, especially in a market where every detail matters in the buying decision. This approach also reflects something bigger, Tesla's mindset. The company isn't just focused on making something work. It wants to make it work in the best possible way. This is what sets an ordinary company apart from a market leader. When you look at the level of engineering involved in this creation, it's clear that Tesla isn't just competing. It's setting the standard others will have to reach. The impact of this technological breakthrough goes far beyond the motor itself. It's a living example of how Tesla is reimagining the boundaries of engineering. This carbon-wrapped rotor not only increases motor efficiency, but also redefines how power is transmitted in electric vehicles. A detail that might go unnoticed by many is that by improving the precision of the magnetic field, Tesla can extract more energy from every watt consumed. In practice, this means each battery charge goes further, increasing vehicle range without the need for larger or heavier batteries. And that's not all. This technology also directly impacts high-speed performance. In traditional electric motors, higher rotations often lead to more wear and less efficiency. With the use of carbon, the rotor remains stable even at extreme rotations, something that previously seemed impossible. This is a game changer for those seeking electric vehicles that combine sporty performance with energy efficiency. After all, who says you have to sacrifice speed to save battery? Another fascinating aspect is how this innovation can transform the driving experience. Motors with carbon-wrapped rotors not only deliver more power, they do so in a smoother, more immediate way. It's as if the car were listening to the driver's commands and reacting instantly with no delay. This sense of absolute control is something all drivers, from speed enthusiasts to everyday commuters, can appreciate. Driving on a highway feels like the car is an extension of your own body. And there's a crucial issue that this technology addresses brilliantly: durability. Unlike rotors made from traditional materials, carbon-wrapped rotors are much more resistant to wear caused by extreme temperatures and centrifugal forces. This means that, over the years, the motor's performance remains virtually intact. For consumers, this is a huge advantage, as it means less maintenance and more reliability. In a world where ownership costs are an increasing concern, this is a welcome solution. Moreover, The environmental impact of this innovation also deserves attention. By reducing wear and increasing efficiency, carbon-wrapped motors help decrease the need for frequent replacements and the demand for raw materials. This aligns perfectly with Tesla's vision of creating more sustainable technologies. After all, it's not enough to be electric. It needs to be sustainable throughout the entire production and usage chain. The market's reaction, as expected, has been one of admiration and curiosity. Experts point out that the level of sophistication behind this technology places Tesla in a virtually unattainable position in the short term. While other automakers are still trying to catch up with the standards Tesla set years ago, it is already light years ahead. This raises an intriguing question. How will competitors respond to this breakthrough? Will we see a new wave of innovation or desperate attempts to imitate this approach? What's most impressive, however, is that Tesla isn't satisfied with just this milestone. Musk has already hinted that this technology is just the beginning of something even bigger. He doesn't just want more efficient motors. He wants to create an ecosystem where every component of an electric vehicle works harmoniously, like part of a perfectly orchestrated symphony. And if Tesla has achieved this with a motor, imagine what's coming in other areas such as batteries, charging, and vehicle design. As the conversation about Tesla's carbon-wrapped rotor gains momentum, it's clear that the company hasn't just introduced a new technology. It has established a new paradigm for electric motor design. One detail that often goes unnoticed is how this innovation can influence other aspects of the vehicle. For example, by making the motor more compact and lighter, Tesla creates room for improvements in other areas, such as interior layout, battery capacity, and even aerodynamic design. It's a chain of benefits that starts at the car's core and extends throughout the entire project. This reduction in motor weight also has a significant impact on the vehicle's overall performance. Less weight means the car requires less energy to move, which translates to greater efficiency and, consequently, longer range. For drivers, this can mean the difference between stopping to recharge during a long trip or reaching their destination worry-free. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want to spend less time at charging stations and more time on the road? But it's not just efficiency that stands out. The raw performance this motor delivers is something that cannot be ignored. With rotations exceeding the limits of traditional electric motors, the carbon-wrapped rotor offers instant acceleration and impressive speeds. Picture a car that goes from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour faster than you can process the information. It's the kind of experience that turns any ordinary trip into something extraordinary. And the best part? All of this without compromising energy consumption. The aspect is how this innovation could impact the market for more affordable vehicles. Although the motor was introduced in the Model S Plaid, one of Tesla's high-performance models, it's inevitable that this technology will start migrating to more popular models like the Model 3 and Model Y. This means that soon, more people will have access to technology that once seemed exclusive to supercars. This could completely change public perception of what's possible with electric vehicles. And it doesn't stop there. The carbon-wrapped rotor also represents a breakthrough in terms of sustainability. By reducing wear and increasing efficiency, cars using this technology have a potentially longer lifespan, generating less waste over time. Furthermore, Tesla has shown its commitment to developing solutions that not only enhance performance, but also minimize environmental impact. In a world increasingly concerned with climate issues, this approach is a significant differentiator. The benefits also extend beyond passenger cars. With this technology, Tesla is well-positioned to expand its leadership into other segments, such as electric trucks, commercial vehicles, and even futuristic models like the Tesla motorhome. Each application of this innovation presents a new opportunity for the company to explore markets and attract audiences that were previously out of reach for electric mobility. It's as if the carbon-wrapped rotor were the key to unlocking endless possibilities. Of course, like any disruptive advancement, this comes with challenges. The process of manufacturing the carbon-wrapped rotor is incredibly complex and requires specialized equipment that only Tesla has developed so far. This creates a significant barrier for other automakers who wish to follow the same path. However, it also reinforces Tesla's position as a pioneer in the sector, with a technological edge that will be hard to match. With the carbon-wrapped rotor setting new standards, Tesla not only solidifies its leadership position, but also creates a ripple effect across the automotive industry. While traditional automakers struggle to catch up with the most basic advances in electric motors, Tesla is moving miles ahead. And this isn't just about power or extreme performance. It's about delivering an entirely new experience for drivers, whether they're behind the wheel of a sedan, an SUV, or even an electric truck. The direct link between this technology and efficiency is one of its most fascinating aspects. By reducing energy waste and maximizing the conversion of electricity into motion, the carbon-wrapped rotor redefines the relationship between consumption and performance. This translates into impressive figures: more kilometers per charge, less dependence on charging infrastructure, and a more practical experience for everyday drivers. It's no exaggeration to say that this could be a tipping point for those still hesitant to adopt electric vehicles. Another clear impact of this innovation lies in reliability. The use of carbon instead of traditional materials like steel or aluminum isn't just an aesthetic choice. It's a strategic decision. Carbon is extremely resistant to deformation, even under intense centrifugal forces. This means the motor maintains its integrity over time, even in extreme conditions of use. For drivers, this translates into fewer trips to the mechanic and greater peace of mind on the road. And speaking of peace of mind, we can't ignore Tesla's role in creating a quieter and more comfortable driving experience. Electric motors are already naturally quieter than combustion engines, but the carbon-wrapped rotor takes this to another level. With reduced vibrations and incredibly smooth operation, driving a Tesla equipped with this technology feels like gliding on asphalt. It's the kind of refinement that makes transitioning to electric vehicles not only sensible, but also highly desirable. One aspect worth highlighting is how this technology could influence vehicle design. With a lighter and more compact motor, Tesla's engineers have greater freedom to create innovative and functional designs. This could mean more interior space, a lower center of gravity for better handling, or even new aesthetic possibilities that were previously unattainable. It's an open field for creativity, where technology and design come together harmoniously. Additionally, this innovation reinforces Tesla's philosophy of integrating cutting-edge technology into every aspect of its vehicles. The carbon-wrapped rotor isn't an isolated accessory. It works in synergy with other innovations, such as long-lasting batteries, autonomous driving systems, and intelligent management software. It's this integrated approach that places Tesla on such a high level, where every component complements the others to create a truly unique experience. Perhaps the most intriguing point is how Tesla is transforming the narrative of the automotive industry. While other manufacturers see the electric future as an adaptation, Tesla views it as a revolution. Each advancement, such as the carbon-wrapped rotor, is another chapter in this ever-evolving story. It's a story that not only defines the present, but also shapes the future of how we move, live, and interact with transportation. As the market digests the impact of the carbon-wrapped rotor, Tesla already signals that this innovation is just the beginning of an even greater transformation. This technology is a perfect example of how the company uses each breakthrough as a foundation for something even more groundbreaking. It's almost as if the rotor were the first brick in a revolutionary structure being built before our eyes, redefining what we expect from an electric vehicle. One direct reflection of this motor is the evolution of Tesla's vehicle range capabilities. With less energy loss and a lighter, more efficient design, existing batteries can deliver even better results. This means Tesla can extend range without necessarily developing larger or more expensive batteries, a feat that puts the company in a unique position to meet the needs of the average consumer. After all, who wouldn't want to travel hundreds of kilometers on a single charge? Additionally, the carbon-wrapped rotor solves a dilemma many electric vehicles face: the balance between performance and durability. Traditionally, electric motors striving for high rotations and power would suffer from greater wear. With this innovation, Tesla achieves extreme performance levels without sacrificing reliability. This is especially important for consumers seeking a vehicle that's not only exciting to drive but also built to last for years. The impact of this motor isn't limited to luxury or high-performance cars. Tesla is clearly looking at how to integrate this technology into more accessible models like the Model 3 and the upcoming Model Q. Picture a compact car designed to be affordable to a broader audience, equipped with motor technology that outperforms anything the competition can offer. That scenario isn't far off, and when it happens, it could deal the final blow to the dominance of combustion vehicles in the entry-level market. Another interesting aspect is the environmental impact of this innovation. By increasing efficiency and reducing energy waste, the carbon-wrapped rotor helps lower the carbon footprint of vehicles over their lifetime. This is a win not just for consumers but for the planet. And it reinforces Tesla's core mission of accelerating the global transition to sustainable energy sources, something at the heart of every decision the company makes. For competitors, this technology represents a monumental challenge. The carbon-wrapped rotor is such a specific and advanced solution that replicating it would require years of research and development, along with massive infrastructure investments. This places Tesla in an almost unassailable position in the short term, forcing other automakers to rethink their strategies and possibly explore new approaches to remain relevant. Meanwhile, consumers benefit directly. With each advancement, Tesla's electric vehicles become more attractive in terms of both performance and cost-effectiveness. And with this innovation, the barriers separating high-performance electric vehicles from the mass market is disappearing quickly. This opens up a new world of possibilities, where cutting-edge technologies are not the privilege of a few, but a standard accessible to many. As always, the most impressive aspect is the future potential of this technology. Tesla has already shown that it never stops innovating. The carbon-wrapped rotor is just one piece of a larger puzzle, which includes more advanced batteries, artificial intelligence in driving control, and more sustainable production systems. The big question now is, what will the next step be? With Tesla, we know that what comes next is never just a simple evolution, but a true revolution. And for electric vehicle enthusiasts, that's what makes this path so exciting.